After Clark Kent's plane suddenly crashed into the Caribbean Ocean, he managed to save the pilot and swim them both toward the nearest vessel, which happened to be a massive yacht. But the moment he climbed aboard, everyone started shouting "Happy birthday!" And before he could say a single word, Oliver Queen was calling him Bruce and handing him a drink. Because this was Bruce Wayne's 21st birthday party. And since the billionaire hadn't shown his face at one of these in 9 years, nobody actually remembered what he looked like anymore. But a woman named Barbara Minerva pulled him aside and admitted she knew he wasn't Bruce. Yet instead of exposing him, she told him to just enjoy being someone else for one night. So Clark did exactly that, partying with Gotham's elite while quietly dying inside every time Oliver mentioned that the gold flake caviar they were eating cost $4,000 per bite. He wanted to come clean, but nobody believed him when he tried, so he kept drinking and dancing until suddenly the room started spinning and he stumbled to a secluded part of the yacht, feeling like death was creeping through his veins, only to find a masked assassin waiting for him in the dark. Deathstroke calmly explained that Carmine Falcone had hired him to kill Bruce Wayne, and that the neurotoxin he'd slipped into the champagne should have killed him seconds ago. But Clark just stood there completely fine because the poison only made him feel drunk. And when Slade drew his swords to finish the job, they shattered against Clark's skin like glass. The most dangerous mercenary on Earth stared in absolute confusion as this random party guest flicked him with one finger and sent him flying off the yacht into the ocean. Then Clark stumbled back to Barbara, and the two fell asleep together on the deck under the stars. The next morning, Clark asked her to come back with him, but she declined because she had her own plans for her life. So he left the yacht behind, never knowing that halfway across the world in the Himalayas, Ra's al Ghul was showing his student Bruce Wayne security footage of the man who had stolen his identity. Months later, Batman would track down the reporter who'd impersonated him, crashing through Clark's window, demanding answers about how he knew Dick Grayson. But when he tried to intimidate the farm boy from Kansas, he discovered his gadgets were useless against someone who could pin him to a wall with one hand. And as Clark ripped the cowl from Batman's face, he finally understood exactly whose identity he'd stolen that night on the yacht.